Hey viewers and friends, horror fans, Andrew back again, and I'm here to show off my slasher collection. I'm pretty proud of it. It's fairly complete. I'm fairly happy with where it is at the moment. However, there's a couple of franchises that I want to get different titles for to complete them, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. And Ryan1988 or Justin requested this video, so I'm more than happy to oblige. I love collection videos, and considering Justin, you were one of my biggest influences in terms of getting into the slasher genre, it's only fair that I do it. I really appreciate all the help and recommendations. It means a lot. So this is for you, Justin, and all my other viewers. So hope everyone enjoys it. And why not start with Friday the 13th? So this is my second favourite slasher franchise, and this is my little collection at the moment. So I've got the 2-disc His Name Was Jason documentary. Great documentary. Friday the 13th Part 4. It wasn't too bad. Not one of my favourites though. Friday the 13th Part 6 Jason Lives. This is my favourite Friday movie of all time. Love it. Jason Goes to Hell. Jason X. Then I own some Blu-rays. I've got the original Friday the 13th on Blu-ray. Great Blu-ray, really nice transfer. Highly recommend picking it up. Friday the 13th Part 2. Great movie. Friday the 13th Part 3, which is my second favourite in the franchise. Part 2 is my third favourite. Then I also own Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. Great US release, love the cover art. And I'll be picking up Part 2 and Part 3 from the US at some point too. Then, of course, the remake, which I really enjoyed. It's one of my favourite horror remakes. Puts all the best parts from the first 3 original movies into it. Apart from some lackluster kills, I did enjoy it. And then this Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th blood-splattered custom mask. I'm wanting to get a more realistic official mask, which I'll get at some point. So that's my Friday the 13th collection. Still need parts 7 and 8, and I want to get the box set at some point too. But that's where it's at the moment. Then, whipping across to my Elm Street collection, I own the original on Blu-ray, which is a great transfer. Great film, love it. Really original, really enjoyed the whole dream sequence versus reality thing. Then I've got this Freddy glove. Then I own the remake, Nightmare on Elm Street. I did enjoy it, however they fucked up the whole backstory on Freddy Krueger. That was terrible, but for what it is I enjoyed it, and there were some pretty nice effects and kills in it. Then Freddy vs Jason on Blu-ray, for what it is it's okay, and Freddy completely kicked, Jason rather completely kicked Freddy's ass. I don't care what anyone thinks. Then I own this awesome box set, which is probably one of the best Nightmare box sets that I've come across. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street The Dream Collection from Australia. It has all the 7 Nightmare movies, some collector cards and a booklet. I've done a separate unboxing, so if anyone hasn't seen that, check it out on my channel. Then my favourite slasher franchise ever. This is my Halloween collection. Again, I'm still missing a few films, but I'll have a complete Halloween collection very soon, and no doubt be getting into multiple editions. Already I think I own like 5 different editions of the original Halloween. So first we have my awesome Michael Myers figurine with the little pumpkin. Then I have Halloween 25 Years of Terror documentary, great documentary. Halloween 2, which is a great follow-up to the original movie. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. For what it is, it's okay. But yeah, just own it for completion's sake, really. Halloween 4, which is quite possibly my favourite sequel. Loved it. Halloween 5, which, while it's still pretty solid, it's probably my least favourite in the series so far. Although I'm yet to see Resurrection, so that'll probably change. Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I know a lot of people don't like this one, but I really enjoyed it. Halloween H2O, which is quite possibly my favourite sequel. Loved it. Jamie Lee Curtis returns, of course, and there's a epic climactic fight between her and Michael at the end. Then I own the original on Blu-ray. For anyone out there who's a fan of this movie and doesn't have it on Blu-ray, pick it up. That's all I've got to say about it. Then the Rob Zombie re-imaging Halloween. I know a lot of people didn't enjoy this one, but I did. Interesting backstory on Michael Myers. Then we have this awesome Halloween 30th anniversary commemorative set. Great box set. I've done a separate unboxing, so if you haven't seen this, definitely check it out on my channel. It has 3 versions of the original movie, the DVD, Blu-ray, and then the extended TV cut, the 25 Years of Terror documentary, and the 2 DVDs of Halloween 4 and 5. So really nice little box set, great collector's piece. Then my custom made young Michael clown mask from the original movie. Now we'll go on to my slasher Blu-rays. So first up we have Deep Red, which is an Italian giallo movie. For those who aren't familiar with this, it's basically a murder mystery, and these are where the slasher genre pretty much started. Giallos are mostly from the early to mid 70s, and the slasher genre got a lot of ideas and inspiration from these movies. So slowly getting into giallo, but so far I'm loving them. They're a great genre, so if you haven't seen it, or if you haven't seen them, check them out. I love Deep Red, awesome movie. Next we have Maniac, My Bloody Valentine, the original, excellent movie. The remake, My Bloody Valentine, not as good as the original, but for what it is, it's cheesy fun. Psycho, yes, I do consider this a early slasher movie. Horror perfection, pretty much. Scream, Switchblade Romance, or High Tension. This is a great throwback to late 70s, early 80s slasher movies. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, Vacancy, Wolf Creek. This is a great Australian horror slasher movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Great characters, great storyline. And Wrong Turn. Now we'll go on to the DVDs. So I've got 2 giallo movies first. The first one is Kill Baby Kill, The New York Ripper. Then April Fool's Day, one of my favourite slashers, a fun movie, great ending. The original Black Christmas, I think this is really, really overrated. I really didn't care for it at all. The Burning, Believe the Hype, excellent. Then Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, great trilogy there. Going to Pieces, The Rise and Fall of the Slasher Genre. This is a great documentary, a must have for any slasher fan. Happy Birthday to Me. I don't love this as much as a lot of people do, but for what it is, I did enjoy it. I think I need to give it another watch though. Hellbent, a surprisingly fun gay-themed slasher movie. Hills Run Red, House on Sorority Row, classic. The remake Sorority Row. The Intruder, which is a supermarket-themed slasher movie. Laid to Rest, Motel Hell, Prom Night, I really didn't enjoy this one. I know you're a fan of it, Justin, but yeah, I found it to be generic as hell, and yeah, one of my least favourite slasher movies. The Prowler, the 4-disc set of the Psycho movies, Satan's Little Helper, great underrated slasher movie, Scarecrow, Silent Night, Deadly Night, excellent, Return to Sleepaway Camp, Terror Train, Tourist Trap. This is probably one of the most underrated slasher movies out there. If anyone hasn't checked this out, highly recommend doing so. It's great. The Australian release of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, my favourite chainsaw movie. Then the UK import of The Beginning with the uncut version as well. Love the cover art. Then I own the DVD of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, simply for the cover art. It's awesome. The original Toolbox Murders, the Tobe Hooper remake Toolbox Murders, love the cover art. Valentine, I know you like this one a lot, Justin. And lastly, my Sleepaway Camp Survival Kit box set. So that is it. That is my slasher collection. Before I go, I'll just quickly mention one other thing. I do own a book, and that is Teenage Wasteland, the slasher movie uncut. I'm going to do a separate sort of review and look through on this. Basically, if you're a slasher fan, pick this one up. It is really, really good, but stay tuned for my more in-depth look at this book in another video. So guys, definitely let me know what you think in the comments section below, and I'd love video responses. So yeah, I'd love to see everyone else's slasher collection. It's my favourite, or one of my favourite subgenres in horror. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think, and as always, thanks a lot for watching.